Hi everyone, I'd like to introduce a new feature that's now available in the Manager platform, specifically in the Individual Profiles section. As a reminder, individual profiles represent each youth or member, while players are linked to the specific teams they're part of. For example, Camille has her own profile as an individual, but she might be a player on a soccer team and also part of an improv group. So in that case, she'd have two player roles linked to her profile. Following this logic, we recently added a new tab called the Logbook. This new section lets you track observations, behaviors, actions, or events, basically anything you'd like to note about a member throughout the season or the year. It acts as a personal logbook to help you keep track of things so you don't forget. And you can come back to it over the season or even over multiple years if you subscribe to Mon Plus Sportif long term. That's especially useful if you work with the same youth for several years and want to follow their development and progression within your program. Of course, this is an early version of the feature. We're open to your feedback and suggestions, but I'd also like to suggest a basic structure for using it efficiently. As you can see here, I've already created 3 notes for Camille. The way I structure my entries is pretty simple. First, I added the date, so I know exactly when the observations happen in the year. Then I added a short description of the behavior or the situation I want to note. And finally, I always include who wrote the note because this profile is shared with all administrators on the platform. It's useful to know who added the comment in case you need to follow up with them for more context or to start a conversation. So it's super easy to edit. You just click on edit right here and you'll get the same kind of editing you're already familiar with in Mon Plus Sportif. So I personally like to structure notes using bullet points. That way each event is clear, easy to understand, and quick to find. So for example, this morning, let's say Camille just got injured over the weekend and a doctor confirmed it was a concussion. I'm the one writing the note and I include all those details clearly in the log. The great thing is that all the staff members that have an access to the manager's platform will be able to view the note and stay in the loop.